Hello, stock traders. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day so far. And in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 stocks that I like for medium to long-term holds. All that I ask in return is that you hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you have not done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. Now, I know I have not made a lot of videos lately, but I'm a successful stock investor and my time is better well spent right now in buying some of these things, but I wanted to come to you and give you a video to try to give you a few stocks, at least that I like. And this is, again, only my personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor yet, although I am studying to become a full-on financial advisor, and I'm in the process of doing so. I am not a financial advisor, and you need to do your own due diligence. Although every stock that I talk about, everything that I do is not my personal feelings. It is backed by a strategy that I have developed over years, and I have an average win rate, an average gain per pick that I am looking for in each and every stock that I call out. So far year to date, I'm up 4.86%, so not exactly triple digit gains. But this has been a tough year, and to be up at all, I feel very, very fortunate. The only year I've ever lost money is in 2018, but ever since 2006, when I started this whole thing, from 2006 all the way till now, at least so far, this year I am up just a little bit and looking forward to having better times in the future. But I got 7 great stocks to point out to you, and so we are going to get to that rather quickly. Now, I'm also going to give you an update. These are last week's picks, and I want to show you, just by sharing these picks with you, exactly how successful this can be. And so the first one was WMS, sold for a 1.99% gain, sold B for a 3.23% gain, sold BA for a 2.87% gain, sold TPIN for a 0.10% gain, sold KD for a 17.92% gain, sold RAIN for a 3.71% gain, sold UFI for a 6.53% gain, sold CRBG for a 3.29% loss. That one did not work out. Sold CTOS for a 0.48% gain, sold BGS for a 6.04% loss. Sold MASI for a 9.24% gain and CYTK for a 0.47% gain. So 10 out of 12, 83.33% win rate over the last 5 years. I have averaged a 70% win rate with an average gain per pick of 3%. This last week, I had a 3.10% average gain per pick. Now, this video is sponsored by my Patreon group, and if you are looking for these alerts as they happen, then you need to be a member. I have a link in the description down below. There are many levels to choose from, and there's a level to help you to be successful if you are looking for and interested in the different stocks that I am interested in and looking at. All right, let's get to this top 7 list, and let's take a look and go from here. And here we go. Here is the first pick number 7. Now, this is in no particular order. I think all of these are really great, but some are going to be more explosive in the short term, and the older picks, this 7 pick is a very long-term pick, and I like it. This is ticker symbol EMO. This is Clearbridge Energy Midstream. And this has had heavy insider buying by Saba Capital. Continued insider activity that has been happening over and over again. This stock also has some great things that are going on with it that I like also. Now, this is long term. I'm not buying it just for the dividend, but I like that this pays a 6.84% dividend. I like earning dividends while I hold this stock for long-term appreciation. We are above the 200 moving average. You can see that's right here. We also have the 7 EMA crossed above the 48 EMA. Lots of positive signs, and I like this stock over the long term to be a great winner. So far, it is doing really, really great. And this stock was called out originally from the long-term picks in my dividend group and in the Patreon group that I have. And so I think this one's going to be a good one. It'll be one for you to just kind of take a look at. If you agree, might be one you pick up. All right, let's go on to number 6. And number 6 is NSA. So this is not the National Security Agency. This is the National Storage Affiliates Trust. And so this is a trust. And here's what I like about trust is that they are heavily regulated. Also, trusts must put at least 75% of their net profits of the company into dividend payouts for their shareholders. And so I like that a lot. And so I love buying these long term. So this is part of my long-term dividend strategy that has had insider activity. So it's had insider activity. It pays a nice dividend. There's a lot of reasons why I like this one. This one pays a 5.60% dividend yield. And then also we are, this is not a great looking chart. So this is a great time to get in. I'm up just a little bit in this, was able to call this out down here in the lower area after insider activity. And so I like this one for a continued move upwards. I think this one will start to move and get going in the right direction. I have patience. I will hold and just collect my dividends until that happens. All right, let's go on to the next pick. And to those that have followed this channel over a long period of time, know about my PDUFA run-up strategy. Well, this is a PDUFA run-up stock. It has a PDUFA date of December 14th, and this is ticker symbol MRTX. This is Mirati Therapeutics. And with their upcoming PDUFA date, I am not saying it's going to get approved. I'm not holding these for approval. I'm holding them for the run-up to the approval date where the FDA will make a decision on this stock. Now, these are riskier, but they have a tremendous return, and I have done really, really well. And in 2021, this was my best strategy. And so this stock is part of that strategy. It fits all the criteria. Here's one thing I really like about it is that it is broken above the 200 SMA. So I like that a lot as we are getting closer to that date. I'm expecting this one to continue to move upwards until it gets to way overbought levels and different things of that nature. So I like this for a nice move. You might take a look at it, see if you agree. I'm not holding it for PDUFA approval. This is a short-term stock that I will sell before December 14th. And so that is something, that fits my strategy. I only pick stocks that fit my strategy, and this stock fits the PDUFA run-up strategy, and these are called out in my basic room when I see them and when they alert. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is another PDUFA run-up date. This is of February 26th, and this is Apellis Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol APLS. So far since calling this one out, up around 6%. And I expect this to continue to really, really get moving. I expect that we will get above this 200 SMA and start to move in the right direction with that February 26th PDUFA date. We have a lot of time to run up towards that date. And so I like this one for a solid move. Now, the reason why we had this huge move down was because they had a delay in one of the drugs in their pipeline, and the FDA delayed it, and we're not ready to make a decision on it yet. And so that is one reason why it delayed and where it was going. Okay, so now these last three are all ones with insider activity. These are very recent insider activity. Follow the insiders, the vital few versus the trivial many. This is my number one strategy. I love this strategy. I will take a stock like this and I will hold it for 3 to 15 days to maybe 30 days, depending upon the strategy. I make all my decisions based upon my strategy and the rules that I have for that strategy. Nothing is by feeling. Nothing is, I think it's going to go up. This is, it fits the strategy because it had insider activity, the right type of insider activity, legally reported insider activity. And this first stock that I'm going to talk about is Ryan Specialty Holdings, ticker symbol RYAN, and the CEO is loading shares in open market. This has been happening over multiple days. There are also other officers that have loaded over the last couple of days. And so this one is one of high interest. Now, we had this really drop. Man, this came way down here to 32. It's not very long ago. It was at 46. This is after earnings. Apparently, all the insiders thought it was a massive overreaction, that unfortunately some people dumped this stock that shouldn't have. And they said, thank you very much. I'm going to buy up all these shares that are down here. And that's literally what they did. This stock is surging, but I think it has a lot further to go. I wouldn't be surprised if it closed this gap up here at $44. I like it for a nice midterm type stock. You can feel secure in buying stocks with insider activity. I have found them to be very stable gainers and really good stocks to be in. If you want instant alerts on this, this is where I keep that in the basic level of my Patreon group and all the levels above that. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one is Americo, ticker symbol UHAL. And yeah, some insiders are saying, thank you very much. They loaded massive. 210% owners went in ridiculously. This was reported on Friday. This is just so ridiculous. This stock was at $590 all the way down here. Now, I don't think it deserves, obviously the insiders are saying it doesn't deserve that. They're buying up shares like crazy. This was reported on Friday, so this is extremely fresh insider activity. I like this one for a solid move upwards. That is a massive gap to the upside. Now, I don't think we're going to get to that gap. Of course, that would, of course, be amazing. We're talking about a 10x stock if it was to do that, but not seeing that moving forward. Okay, so let's go on to the last one, and this is the 7th of all of them. This is Higher Right Holdings, ticker symbol HRT. So we have two directors loading in open market. Both open market transactions like this for a nice move. We have this nice gap up. They have been buying up shares down here and said, thank you very much for dropping so much on earnings because it's not that bad. And we are going to put our money where our mouth is and buy shares. I wish you all the best on the stock market. I hope you have a very profitable week. And Raythoven out.